Somewhere in the vast blue oceans of our planet, a shadow moves silently beneath the waves. From the surface, the sea looks calm, endless waters stretching to the horizon. But far below, in the cold darkness where sunlight fades into deep blue, one of the most intelligent and powerful predators on Earth begins its hunt. This is the story of the orca. Often called the killer whale, the orca is not actually a whale at all. It is the largest member of the dolphin family. Yet its reputation across the oceans is legendary. Orcas are apex predators, meaning they sit at the very top of the food chain. No natural predator hunts them. From the icy waters of Antarctica to the warm coasts of the Pacific, these black and white hunters rule the seas with intelligence, teamwork, and strategy. At first glance, an orca's appearance is striking. Its bold black body contrasts sharply with bright white patches near its eyes and belly. A tall dorsal fin cuts through the water like a blade, sometimes rising over 6 feet high in large males. But the true power of the orca lies not just in its body, it lies in its mind. Orcas are among the most intelligent animals on the planet. Their brains are highly developed, capable of complex communication, learning, and cooperation. Each pod, the name for an orca family group, develops its own unique vocal language. Scientists have discovered that different pods have distinct dialects, almost like human cultures. Members of the same pod stay together for life, forming tight family bonds that can last decades. In the ocean, survival is rarely about strength alone. It is about knowledge. Orcas hunt in coordinated teams using strategies that can seem almost planned. In some parts of the world, they create waves to knock seals off floating ice. In others, they work together to herd schools of fish into tight balls before attacking. Some pods even specialize in hunting massive prey like sharks or whales. One of the most dramatic hunting techniques occurs near Antarctica. When a seal rests on a small piece of ice, it may appear safe from the dangers below. But beneath that ice, several orcas gather silently. They line up side by side and begin to swim in perfect formation. With powerful strokes of their tails, they generate a massive wave that crashes against the ice platform. The force of the water washes the seal into the ocean. Within seconds, the hunt is over. This kind of coordinated behavior shows something remarkable, the ability to learn and pass down knowledge through generations. Young orcas do not instinctively know these techniques. They learn them by watching older members of the pod. In this way, orca culture is born. But life in the ocean is not always about hunting. Orcas are also deeply social animals. Pods often travel together, communicate constantly through clicks and whistles, and even play. Calves stay close to their mothers for many years, learning survival skills that will shape their entire lives. A newborn orca calf weighs around 400 pounds and measures nearly 8 feet long. From its very first breath at the ocean's surface, it is surrounded by family members who protect and guide it. The calf swims close to its mother's side, sheltered by the pod as it grows stronger. In the vast ocean, family is everything. Yet, even the most powerful predators face challenges. The modern ocean is changing rapidly. Pollution spreads through marine ecosystems. Fishing industries reduce the availability of prey. Ship traffic fills the seas with noise that interferes with the orca's echolocation, the biological sonar they rely on to navigate and hunt. For an animal that depends so heavily on communication and sound, this noise pollution can be devastating. Climate change also shifts ocean temperatures and affects fish populations, forcing some orcapods to travel farther than ever before in search of food. Even apex predators cannot escape the ripple effects of environmental change. Despite these threats, orcas remain symbols of intelligence and adaptability. They have survived in Earth's oceans for millions of years, evolving into hunters that combine physical strength with extraordinary social cooperation. Few animals demonstrate such a balance of power and intelligence. In many ways, the orca represents the perfect ocean predator, fast, strategic, and deeply connected to its family. But even perfection in nature depends on balance. Because survival in the wild is never guaranteed, it depends on ecosystems remaining stable, prey remaining available, and knowledge continuing to pass from one generation to the next. And as long as the oceans remain alive, somewhere beneath the waves, a pod of orcas will continue their silent journey through the deep, communicating, hunting, and teaching the next generation how to survive. Their story is not just about dominance, it is about intelligence, cooperation, and the fragile balance of life in the ocean. So now the question becomes, what animals should we explore next? Should we follow the silent ghost of the mountains, the snow leopard? Witness the unmatched speed of the cheetah across African plains? Or dive deeper into the dark ocean to discover creatures that survive where sunlight never reaches? You decide. Comment below and tell us which animal's survival story we should uncover next. Because in this world, whether in the ocean, the jungle, the desert, or the frozen poles, no species survives by accident, and every creature is part of a delicate system that keeps life on Earth moving forward.